Hello, everyone. Welcome, as I should say, not just welcome to Google. Welcome to fellow Google, my fellow Googles. I actually look it up. Google is now a verb, not a noun. Because how do I know it? I Google it, of course. Google is a very, very important word nowadays. It means to search something in the internet, to get all your results. And then also, it means to find answer to my question in the internet, any question. There's a difference. To look for is one thing. To Google means that you will find an answer and result, right? And let me see if I could put it in cooking terminology. To do a search, like think up a recipe, before you cook, you don't really know what to expect. When you Google it, you can find every information about, how about imperial banquet, 108 courses. You Google it, you'll find exactly how to do it and how it tastes. Everything at Google, okay? And also, it is there. Every information, you just Google it. I understand that this event is going on live, which means at some point, somewhere, if you Google it, Martin Yan or Yan can cook, you'll see me everywhere. And I'm so honored to be here, okay? Someone is going to see this live. Now this is the year of the rat. We'll welcome the year of the rat in about 2 weeks, in about the 25th or 26th. Red is a zodiac symbol, stands for intelligence, royalty, and creativity, just like anyone work for Google. I think it personally describes everything I know about Google and the people work at Google. According to the famous Chinatown fortune teller, this is your lucky year. Not in any high-tech company, but at Google's. You, this year, would receive an amazing raise. Yes, 20% raise. Don't believe me? Google and find out where the heck is this fortune teller in Chinatown. Then you'll tell why you deserve all these wonderful, wonderful raise, because everybody knows that Google makes everybody happy. Google makes life helpful, makes easier for everybody else. And I just came back from CES, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Every turn I turn around, it's Google. It's Google people running around. And I guess they sent all of you running around the show. There are about 180,000 attendees. Probably about half of them are from Google, working in the show. But anyway, today, I'm going to show you a few things, because I cannot really use open frame, because you're already on fire. I don't want to set you on fire more. So I'm going to do a salad, okay? The salad is very simple, because you look healthy. Look at the menu that we have today. Very healthy. Very healthy. And I am here for a couple of reasons. One is to share with you the joy of cooking and also have fun, to say hello. Now, just in case you don't know who I am, you have a problem. You know what problem you have? You have two problems. One, you never watch television. Secondly, you don't even have money to buy television. But anybody work for Google, you can have one television in every single room. Now I'm going to show you to do something simple and easy. I'm going to do a salad. First, I'm going to cut up a few things. Now here, I need some garlic and need some ginger, okay? And this is how I peel ginger. I use my knife. This is the knife that I use. I peel the ginger like this, okay? Look at that. This is how my mother peeled the ginger. This is how Julia Child peeled the ginger, like this, okay? Now, except you have to be totally alert. Now I'll cut it up, and I'm going to show you this is the ginger. I'm going to make the salad dressing really nice. First, you crush garlic. This, you see it on PBS, okay? This is how you do peel the garlic. One little whack, and the whole thing comes out like this. If it doesn't come out, it can be embarrassing. I learned this from Chef Yan. It does not come out. Then can you imagine how embarrassing this is? Let me show you another one. One little whack, and you hold on to this, and the whole thing comes out like this. Now, just in case it doesn't come out, it can be embarrassing. Now, this is the trick. I Google it and find this technique. You do it first, then you put it back. And then you go. Now, you can only find it at Google. Now, how do you mince your garlic? How do you mince your garlic? You see a piece of garlic here? Now, look at it. Now, this technique also, you can Google it. Ha! Mince. I did it. Look at that. Everything is crushed. Everything I said, everything I do on Yan Can Cook is for real. Okay? I did not exaggerate. Look at this. How to do it? You crush, you tear them apart. Ha! Done. You see this? This is how you do it, okay? Ginger, the same. Ginger, the same. Ha! Now, you don't believe that I did the ginger, right? Look at this. Believe it, I did it. Yan can cut. If Yan can, I always tell people, if Yan can, so can you. I recently add one more. If Yan cannot, Google it. Now, I also want to show you how you can literally cut this into many slices. I can cut this into 20 slices. Yan can, you cannot. If Yan cannot, don't even try. Now look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 30 slices, this thin. Now, if you can do it this fast, you can take over the Yan Can Cook show. I put it over here. I use this as a spatula. I transfer food, and I transfer it like that, okay? Now, of course, you don't have to make any noise. You go. Now, let me show you another thing. You need a sharp knife. A sharp knife is a safe knife. How sharp the knife is? Very hard to cut this. You ask Chef Randy. Very hard to cut paper towel. Look at this. 1. You have never seen this in any high-tech company except at Google. Now watch. Chinese paper cutting. I'm going to show you things that you have never seen. Paper cutting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have you ever seen anything like this? Huh? Or any network except the Google network? Look at that. Look at this. Now, I'm so glad that you are able to control your emotion. You know, the people, now the high-tech company, they have no control. They go haywire. But you are so excited, but you still. You know, this is amazing. Only at Google, people have total concentration, control the emotion. You get excited? These people in other tech company, they wire. Out of control. Let's show you this. How do you remove the seed from the bell pepper? See? Seesaw, done. You see that? Once again, it proves to me you are right. I am right that you have total control. This, Julian, everything is cut into pieces like this. And then transfer. And then you put it here. Now, let me show you. This is something that you should learn. I cut this in half. And I cut this in half again. 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 I tell you, Yan can, you cannot. And I cut it again. I can cut into many, many slices. We talk about healthy eating. How can people in China, 1.4 billion people, how can they feed the people? The trick is you can cut each bell pepper into 2,000 slices. This way, one box you can feed 1,600 villages. Now let me show you. I can do it again. Look at this. I am not kidding. I never stop to amaze myself. You know what? I can do it again. I have such confidence that I cannot even believe myself. And then, now show you. After 10 slices, each one of these you can cut into 100 slices. That means 1,000 slices for just one piece of bell pepper. Now talk about healthy eating. How can you gain weight when you eat something like this? I'm taking a nap at the same time. You don't believe what I have done. What I have accomplished is something that you'll never see anywhere. Look at this, every single one. Let me ask you, how can anybody gain weight when you eat something like this? Not only you can never gain weight, you probably lose weight. And then I transfer food, put it right here. And I put right here. Color contrast, very important. Now this is slow motion, okay? Because I want you to learn how to do this. Seesaw your knife. Seesaw your knife, seesaw your knife, rotate, seesaw your knife, right? Done. And then you put it over here, and you go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. You know the trick is, I get this technique by looking at Google advice. When you hold onto a knife like this. Never hold onto a knife like this. You hold onto a knife like this, no grip. You have no control. You cut, you make one mistake, gone. You cut, you make 2 mistakes, you never see this again. All it takes is 3 mistakes. You can never find a job working at the F&B department at Google's. It's very difficult for anybody to hire you when this is the only thing left. Because when this is the only thing left, you cannot even grab. How can you work in the kitchen? Huh? So, let me show you how sharp this knife is. Now look at this. Now look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Let me show you, okay? Everybody look. I have a plate here. I use this so you can see better, okay? If you're still not very impressed, you come up here and you do it. Look at this. Look at this. I am telling you, I am making a circle. Things like this only happen at Google's. I'm the ambassador for Google because I got so much out of Google that I got to pay back. Now look at this. And then I said, sit. Now, mushroom. You can actually feed 20 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am not kidding. I have cut this into thin pieces like this. You want to challenge me? Come. And I set aside, transfer. Now, we have all the egg, also onion or cucumber. I want to show you, we have the key of healthy eating is a combination of a lot of colorful vegetable. Eat more vegetable. That's why you have the plant-based protein nowadays. Meatness, right? Look at this. You set it aside and you put it right here. And I put it right here. Now, we have all of these. We have the salad. I want to show you how easy it is to toss this in. I toss this in. And this is a baby green. Color contrast. I have dressing, which I make it in the Google kitchen. All I have to do is, this is organic wild honey with mustard. Okay? And then I just put all of these in here. And then I have these roasted chicken left over that I bought a roast chicken about 3 months ago. Left over, waste nothing, I put it in. Shredded chicken, waste nothing. And then you just basically toss this whole thing. Toss. Now, the reason why we did not want to put it in a big bowl is we cannot see. The camera cannot see. We want everybody around the world see that we are having fun at Google. And the people are in total control at Google. Now look at this. This is so amazing. And when this is done, I'm going to show you. We serve this right over here. This is really, really good. You got to try this, okay? Perfect. Now, while I'm serving this, we're going to ask Chef Daniel to do the classic Kungfu tea. Sell them. Kungfu tea. Daniel, Kungfu tea. Look at that. Healthy. That's what we're trying for at Google's. We want our people working at Google eat healthy, live healthy, and total in control of your emotion. This is a very healthy salad, and everybody can do it at home. Now, since we have a lot of people, so I am going to cut up a chicken, and I will cut up the chicken with my good friend Randy to see who can do it faster. We are challenged. This is competition. Not competition. This is having fun. Okay, we have 2 chicken. One is for you, one is for you. This is for you, this is for you. And we both have very sharp knife. You got to have sharp knife. Sharp knife and sharp knife. How sharp? Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Okay? We both have sharp knife and a sharp mind. Are we ready? So, I don't know about Randy's chicken. This chicken, I Google it, how to relax your chicken so you can cut it in 18 seconds. I did it for 2 hours this morning when I get up and I massage my chicken. This is actually the direction I get from Google. You use 4 finger, 3 finger, not 4, not 5. You hold onto this, firm grip. Only go up and down. And then circular motion. Try not to waste time to go horizontal movement. Up and down 5 times. Circular motion 6 times. And then you wing it. After you wing it, you hold onto this, you know that. And totally relax. Huh? This direction, Google it. Now, let me show you. We are ready to go. Count it. Anybody want to count? 3, when you count 3, 2, 1, we'll do it, okay?
3, 2, 1.
No. Done. You know why we're healthy? Because a lot of time you know that we have chicken breast, $4.95 right here. And then I want to show you how Chef Randy taught a lot of chefs. How do you make a drumstick out of these? Don't know how to do it? Check my book. How do you do this? Right next to the John. Right next to the John, then you hold onto this, and you break this up, and you have both bone comes out like this. Then you remove the smaller piece of bone, like this, and then you remove the wing tip, you have drumstick. No, because Randy just being courteous, because it's his territory, he just kind of let me go faster.
That's right.
Now, here, butterfly. This is how amazing that you butterfly this, make it twice as big. You use the same knife, tenderize. And then you cut. And then long strips of chicken like this. Okay? And then you put it right here. And that's how you do it. Now, in the meantime, while Chef Randy is working on his chicken, we're going to ask my good friend, Chef Tony at MY China, to do something truly amazing, because we're going to be interactive, because we're going to ask somebody else to come in. Chichu, This is something you have never seen before. How to thinly shredded your meat on a balloon without popping the balloon. You have never seen this before. Look at this. This is the balloon. And then we ask somebody, if you're interested in that, you come up here and you do it. Thin slice of meat. Put a tiny bit of oil in or water. You put it here. You use a knife and have a plate and thinly slice. Amazing technique. That means chef has a total control of your knife. Just like you, total control of your emotion. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how thin the slice is. Look at how thin the slice is. Can you dig it? No. Even you Google it and find out how to do it unless you practice about 400 years. Look at that, every single piece. Let us give a round of applause to Chef Tony. Come. Yeah.
Careful, okay?
Be careful.
要静，
Yeah.
要丹田气。
Yeah. When you use it, you have to control your emotion. Don't use force. You just 用气功. Yes. Yeah. 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 If you push it too hard, they pop.
Careful.
Yeah. Push. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Amazing. Amazing. Now this this is for real. But anyway, the next demonstration.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Lady, young lady. Anybody?
You want to try?
Anybody?
Come on.
You come. You're young enough. You are young. This is a technique to train the chef how to have total control of the knife skill. When to do it, when not to do it in terms of press. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have problem with control.
No, don't. You have. I noticed you have total control. Don't worry. You know, all the way when I was cooking demonstration, she just sit and go. Total control. Yeah. Yeah. Just. Yeah. Hold on to this. Hold on to this.
静一下，运运气。Okay.
And use a qigong.
Go. No problem. Yeah. Hey. Go.
Yeah.
Push a little.
Push a little bit. Push a little bit.
Push. Yeah. Come back. Yeah.
And yeah. One more.
One more.
Now the difference is you can cut 3 slices out of these. Thin slice, very thin. Yeah. Yeah. Thin slices.
Come back. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. See?
Okay.
Now,
Good.
very good.
Sorry.
Yeah. Happy New Year, right?
Oh, pops. Next, chef gonna show you one of our signature dish, Caesar cut noodle. It's a signature dish at NY China. We're the only restaurant in the U.S. serve these, and then maybe one day we'll serve it at Google's. Now look at this. Actually, today I have lined up a lot of things that I have not lined up like this for years. Because we have to do all of these together within 40 minutes, okay? Now this is high gluten flour mixed with medium gluten flour, and you let it sit in the fridge for about 4 hours. And then you use this Caesar. 1, 2, 3. Fresh pasta made by hand. Every single one exactly 2.5 inch. Exactly the same thickness. Exactly the same length. You just, the Caesar stationary, you just move the dough. Now, volunteer.
Try.
You try. It has to be every single one is exactly the same. Okay? Yeah. 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 You just move this, but don't change the position of these. You just change the angle. Do it close to here. Yeah. Very good.
I'm doing it.
Very good. Very good. Now, look at this. Come, take a look. Come and take a look at this. Physically, it's supposed to be every single one is about the same length. And this is a dumbbell. This is very creative. Never see anything like this. Yeah, basically, you see this?
Okay.
You start from here all the way. This way, it will be the same. Yeah. Very good, yeah. You start from here, from here, open, and you start from here. Yeah, you start open. Yeah. See that? And then you follow the contour. Follow the contour.
I don't know.
Yeah, follow the contour. Follow the contour.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. No, that's good. You know what? This is good. You know why? Because this is also creative. You have the short and the long, and then the medium. No, you know what? It doesn't matter when you do it at home.
Yeah.
The key is when you do it enough time, you get so used to it. But it's good. You see that? You see how fast? Huh? You see that? Now, let's give a round of applause for the young lady. Very good job. Amen. Now, you don't believe what we can do. Another one is, you love it. Hand pull noodle. You start with one piece of dough. You let it rest. You mix it. You mix it, knead it, mix it and knead it, and you put it in the fridge for 6 hours. You start with one piece of dough, and then in less than 100 seconds, you turn this into 16,000 of strands of noodle. And Chef Tony is a cordless pasta machine. He can turn these pieces of dough into 16,000 strands of noodle. What he's doing is, he's stretching the noodle, twisting the noodle, like he's making a rope, right? So when you pull them, they would not break. Very important. Very important. Look at that. Gangnam style. Gangnam style.
4个人跟着我。
We like to have at least two volunteer. Come. Come. Up and down, not up and down.
Okay, go. 我把刚刚上，
Very good, very good. Now watch, and then you can see. Now come up here and watch. Come and watch. Come and watch. Now watch. After you do that, you hold on to this, and you basically you go up and down, not swing it back and forth, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't break it, please. Yeah. And then you twist. No. Twist. Don't hang yourself. Twist. Yeah. Twist. Twist one left, one right. One left, one right. Twist. Do it again. Twist. Now, Chef Randy doing really well. Twist up and down, up and down, up and down. Only up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't break it. It should be nice and even. Now watch. What? Now all of you watch. You start with one strand of noodle. Watch. And then you fold it. 2 strands of noodle. You stretch. Fold it. 4 strands of noodle. Fold it. 8 strands of noodle. Fold it. 16 strands of noodle. Fold it. 32. 64. 128. Do it again. 128. 256. 520. Fold it again. 1,200. Fold it again. 2,000. Fold it again. 4,000. Fold it again. 8,000. Fold it again. 16,000.
One more time.
Let me cut. You cannot believe it. 16,000 strands of noodle. A human pasta machine. In the meantime, go back and twist your noodle. Only at Google. You can Google it and find the technique, but please practice for about 18 years. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Machine will never do it. You cannot do it with any machine. Because if you look behind Tony, he has a battery pack. Cordless. Look at that. Isn't it amazing? Huh? Look at this. It's like this called dragon whisk noodle, like a whisk, thinner than your hair. Now, a lot of people at the back do not see this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Close up. You see me, you don't. Look at that. Today, we have been very ambitious. This is the first time that we try to put so many elements together. And I want to thank all of you working for Google and with Google, and invite all of us from NY China and Yan Can Cook to come over here and continue to enjoy the Yan Can Cook show. I wish you all Happy New Year and good luck, good fortune, and make sure you ask your boss for 20% raise.